What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is Ashley. Alright. I haven't seen this before. Let's go in.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but we can't see you.
All right, hold on one second. You beautiful.
I'm good, beauty. How are you? I was like, okay, she's in the boudoir. Okay.
No, totally in bed, just watching.
Welcome. How do I pronounce your name?
It's May, but my real name's Christy.
Okay, Christy, welcome on. Okay, so what is your question tonight? And do you consent to be up here and potentially posted on other platforms?
Definitely, everything is fine. I've been single for too long, as Miss Ashley. Like, I don't know what to do. It's like my city's super small. I feel like I've dated most of the guys I've been attracted to, and I don't know, I'm ready to give up.
How long have you been single and where are you located?
I've been single since 2018. That's a long time.
I haven't seen this before, but she says she's dated most of the men she's attracted to, which tells me she probably wants wealthy men. Okay. She probably wants unicorn men, and she running out of unicorns. So it's probably time to switch cities. Because let's face it, it's not many unicorns out there, and if she's ran through all the unicorns, problem is probably her. I haven't seen this before. I don't know what's going to happen, but first impression is you are the problem off the bat, because you went through unicorns and you still couldn't get it right. And if you went through and if you went if you went through all of those guys and you still haven't found anybody, what exactly are you looking for? If you don't like unicorns, what the hell are you gonna do? Going to another city ain't gonna change. All you're gonna do is run up your body count in another city and run out of unicorns there. All right, let me hit a story first, y'all. I haven't even. I'm judging. I haven't heard the story yet. Let's go in.
Time for me, and I'm located in DC.
Well, all the men have beards and they're tall. So,
They are. And I dated most of my Nigerian ex is literally one of them.
Oh man. Okay, how old are you?
I am almost 30. I'm 29.
Okay, so why didn't it work out with the guys that you dated? Like, what happened?
Well,
If you say and let me say this too, you say you dated most of the guys there, and I'm assuming those are like the creme de la creme.
mostly, yeah. Like the most popular, the most like the event organizers, the DJs, to like a lot of people around here. And it's getting tiring, and everybody's in a small circle where I think it's just like I definitely expired my stay.
She's probably a industry Thadiana. Okay. So the word on the street is probably out on her, and the guys that she messed with, they know the deal with her, and the guys that and all the other guys already know about her, so she probably wore out her welcome with some of her shenanigans. Let's hear some more.
My question to you is, why didn't it work out with let's say the last two guys? And you said they are in the entertainment industry, like they're the popular guys. Why didn't it work out?
Mostly because it's like they're not serious. They're not looking for anything serious. It's like we'll be in like some type of situationship, and then it's like, okay, do you want to move this to the next level? And then they like completely cheat on me or move on to a next girl or something. And it's like I feel like it's the type of dudes I'm going for are just unserious, and I just want to kind of redirect that into somebody that wants to take me seriously. I'm getting older. I really want to start seeing someone that I'm compatible with and I actually like and can grow and love, you know?
Oh, absolutely. And the reason I'm asking about your past is because we need to know that before we know like where we're going. And my advice to you, be more intentional. So I'm sure there were signs from the beginning, let's say with your last guy. You know, maybe he was in a nightlife. I don't know what he did, but I'm sure there was some signs like he's not serious. He's not really looking for a relationship, and maybe you overlooked it or ignored it. Is
Right.
correct?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. They'll be out every single night. International DJs, international rappers, and things like that. Just like not the best people to look for something serious with.
Things like that. And I want all the ladies to be mindful when you start dating, let's say the most popular guy, the guys in entertainment. Like you said, the industry is small. And the last thing you want is like dirt on your name. Like, oh, well, I slept with her and I slept with her too. You kind of don't want that.
Yeah, totally.
So maybe like dating someone outside of the entertainment industry if you have to date in DC. What about people who are in politics? Like DC.
Now, I have to give it up to Ashley on this advice. I agree 100%. If you go for those popular guys, they're popular for a reason. Okay, you're very replaceable. Are you comfortable being extremely replaceable? Because you are. Like I say, they're popular for a reason. They have a lot of attention. They're DJs, they're rappers, they're this, that, and the third, musicians, whatever. And they have a lot of access to a lot of women. You may just be, you know, here for a good time, but not a long time. Now, this is a pretty gorgeous chick. It looks to be her real hair. If so, she has some nice hair. I don't know if it is or not. I can't really tell that much, but it looks to be her real hair. And if so, that she is super fine. She is fine. I ain't gonna hold you. But if her name got dirt in the streets, you know, because DJ MC Scratch smashed it like 1,000 times, and DJ MC Scratch know a lot of people in the industry, okay? And everybody knew that was his girl at some point, and that's the type of guy she goes for, a unicorn. Now, you know, now it's like she don't have no other place to go. So I agree with Ashley. Get out of the industry. Go for something that's not so sort of genre specific, and start thinking outside the box a little bit. Let's go in.
He's a great place for that. Lawyer.
Great, you're very right. I just don't know where to find them. What am I gonna do? Go on maybe like a lunch break? Go around the city dressed in like something nice and things like that.
There's always something going on, some type of an event, but you have to be comfortable going outside of the box. Not always going out nightlife, you know, party. You have to stay away from that. Because usually men going out to party, 9 times out of 10, they're looking for, you know, a good time.
Facts. That's some great advice. I'm definitely gonna go out during the day looking for people. And like, how would you think of an outfit? Because like, my outfits are usually a good leather pant, maybe a cute corset, and a jacket, maybe a heel, maybe a boot.
Too spicy.
Too spicy, got you. Yes, it's corset and a leather jean.
Where's her whip? Okay.
Got you.
Oh, yeah, that looks like, you know, that feels like good time. So we want to go maybe a different direction. A midi dress, something bright.
Okay.
Either white or pink.
That's out of my comfort zone, but I'll definitely try it for sure.
Little woman wearing their wedding day. White.
You're right.
Show up looking godly, honey.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Ashley. Have a great night.
You too, darling. Bye, honey.
I ain't gonna hold you. She's a cutie, man. She is a cutie. I hope she finds what she's looking for. Um, very attractive chick. I think that is her real hair. She shouldn't have no problem. I'm sure she'll find someone. She's 29. Yeah, she's still in the game. She's still in the game for sure. Uh, let's let's go on to another one here. Uh, so let's check out this other chick. Let's go.
Basically, I just want to know how to find a good man who's husband potential because it's hard out here. Like right now, I'm just going on dates, but I feel like I'm just doing it for fun.
We gotta stop doing it for fun and we gotta start being more intentional. Where do you live?
Nashville.
Okay. Country music. That's what I think of when I think of Nashville. And what parts of town are you hanging out to meet your man?
Sometimes I go downtown. Sometimes I go like to. I mean, you probably don't know, but sometimes I go to cool high class area, like close to Brentwood.
Where do you hang out like most of the time?
Kind of in the area where I live. It's nice, but it's not, extra fancy.
And what type of men are you meeting within that area since you visit that part of your town often? Are you finding yourself meeting the same type of guys over and over?
Something like I feel like I meet older men and they don't really have their life together. Like it's always something like whether it's my car's in the shop or they live with somebody.
Okay, and how are you showing up and how are you presenting yourself?
I wear a cute outfit. I don't really like do the most. Sometimes I do my makeup. I'll do my eyebrows and lashes just to keep it simple. But if they do decide to take me to like a steakhouse, I kind of do a little more, do a full face.
Makeup, I'm saying. I always want you to show up presentable. What's your name, darling? Tiffany? Tiffany, I always want you to show up looking your best, especially as someone who works in a beauty space. So I'm going to say this with love. Even when you just showed up, you never know what man is watching here. It could have been a man right now watching the live. I'm not saying he's your husband, but he could have been from Nashville. In perfect example, you came up, you had your bonnet on, you were comfortable. I always want you to be prepared. It doesn't mean you need a ball gown on. It doesn't mean you need a full face of makeup. But just be ready. Does that make sense? When you leave your house, when you run errands, I want you to make sure you are put together. It doesn't mean you won't attract a dusty or two, but it will increase your odds of finding someone who has their life more put together. Because you're saying you're bumping into guys who are not quite, one thing is off, this thing is off, they're not this, they're not that. So this is the one thing we can control, is how we show up in the world. Does that make sense? So always.
All right, so let me shout out Ashley. This is actually good advice too, because the chick on the right, really, she don't look like she's all the way ready. I guess she had a bonnet on. We missed that part, but she had a bonnet on. She took it off. I don't know if that's a wig. I think it's a wig. It's definitely a wig. Her face looks so... And this is probably the part that Ashley is not going to tell her. But her face... The reason why she's getting the type of guys that she is because she's not that attractive, if I'm being honest. Not ugly, but if you take that wig off, okay, I'm talking about Bubba Gump selling shrimp for Forrest, like. She could easily be Bubba Gump's daughter. Look, I'm just keeping it real. She looked just like the dude on Forrest Gump. She looked just like Bubba Gump. So some makeup will probably distract the guy. Like, I don't even see eyebrows. Hold on, y'all. Do she have eyebrows? I'm not sure if she... I can't see any eyebrows. I see eyebrow bridges, but I don't see the actual eyebrows. Okay. She has a strong nose, strong lips. So some makeup could probably do her some justice. Starting with painting in some eyebrows. So she's going to get what she puts out. If she gets Bubba Gump men who got their car in the shop, is because she's showing up as a Bubba Gump type of woman. Okay. So shout out to Ashley. She is telling her, get yourself ready. If you want a certain type of man, you gotta be ready so you don't have to get ready. All right, let's go back in.
Always have on. Do we don't wear Crocs? Do we wear Crocs?
No.
Okay.
I have one pair, but I really just wear them to work sometimes.
So you do wear them. All right. So I want you to have your little sandal, okay? A nice little sandal, a nice little dress. I always want you to have your hair as it is curly or straight, however it is that you wear it, because you are a hairstylist. You don't need a full face, maybe a tinted moisturizer, light foundation, a little bit of mascara, a little brow, and a nice lip. Can we do that? Every day, you're going to make it your business. I'm tired, nope, we're putting effort into how we look.
Okay. I'll do better at that. Because sometimes, like, I feel like I'm too busy getting other people ready. So then when it's time for me, I do get a little tired. But my wig is I always have my wig.
It's ready.
The wig is always ready. Yeah. Sometimes I don't always agree with Ashley, but I will give it up to her on this one. This one actually is the right advice for this type of woman. So she will get points for me on this one. And I'm glad to see the young lady listening. They almost always listen to her, but I can see, like, look at her shirt too. Look at her shirt. She has that ring around her collar. Okay, I'm not claiming to be spiffy or anything, but what do they call that when the ring, like, it was in the washer too long or something? I don't know, but she could fix herself up a little bit. Look, beauty is the burden of the women. Okay, I'm not saying that men can't be handsome and things like that, but beauty is burden of women. Okay, money is the burden of men. Let's get that straight. If you're not beautiful as a man or handsome as a man, a lot of people ain't gonna hold you. If you're not financial as a woman, a lot of people not gonna hold you. Okay, so but if you, like, they expect you to be beautiful if you're a woman. They expect you to have money if you're a man. Let's be clear. Let's go back in.
So that's what I want you to remember, especially as someone who works in a beauty industry. Okay, we are a representation of our brand. And I'm sure you want to grow and do more things and expand. So just keep that in mind. Not only for that, this is not only for men. This is for yourself as well. Make sure you put it on. Make sure you look good. You're going to attract different energy. And it's going to encourage you to want to get out of those areas. Because if you're doing all this effort, all this dressing up, and you're going to this spot of town, and no one is really, like, trying to talk to you or put in effort or only want to say, what's your name, and not buy you a drink, you're going to get tired of it. You're going to be like, you know what? All of this effort I'm putting into myself, I need to go to that side of town. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And what do you think about dating outside of your race? Because I know a lot of us are scared. But me personally, I kind of like it.
Absolutely. I say go for it. If men outside of your race are approaching you and you're comfortable, I say go for it. Do you have, let's say, men outside of your race approaching you now?
Yes.
Okay, and what are you afraid of?
Well, Hispanic men, and if y'all know they like to move real fast. Like I like them, I like the energy, but then once they start moving too fast, it kind of makes me scared. I'm like, mm, like
There's a guy who may be interested. I'll pull him up if you want me to. Hold on, let me see. I think he's
Let me say this too. Those guys be moving fast. Not all of them, but a lot of them be moving fast because they feel like sisters are thirsty. Like you think brothers is bad, and all they want is one thing. When they of another race, and they know that you're checking for them, like they're gonna think y'all are super. You ready? It's a sort of a thing that they've gotten used to. They used to sisters thirsting over them. So they move fast, very fast. Why? Because they knocking them down. Okay? They knocking them down. They just are. They just knock. Listen, it's pretty well known by now that sisters are becoming very, I'm not going to use the word thirsty. I'm going to say very interested in other race of men. Why? Because they're beefing with brothers for whatever reason. So when they start being interested in other races, they are very accommodating. These guys can get away with a ton more than a brother would get away with. Brothers can't get away with half the stuff that these guys get away with. All kind of, they change their personality. All kind of concessions is given to these guys. It's just a different type of situation. And women actually are very open to these guys. So they don't have to wait long for much of anything. If they want to smash, bam, happens in an instant. If they want to get married, bam, happens in an instant. These women are, a lot of sisters are willing to give these guys outside of the community way more, and in a shorter amount of time. So I'm not surprised when she said, yeah, they be moving so fast. Yeah, because they used to knocking, not literally knocking sisters down, but what I'm saying is they used to bagging sisters super easy because sisters be thirsting over them. I'm gonna just be real. So don't be surprised when those guys be moving. They could be any, like, because it's like that for most of the guys. As long as you ain't a brother, sisters will probably want to get with you and be more favorable to you and probably give you more and look, listen, ladies, if you don't agree with this, put it in the comments. I would be interested to know, because the way I be seeing sisters move, like, women love, a lot of sisters love interracial relationships. The advertisers has caught on to it, and they start feeding you what they think you want to see. And let me tell you, when sisters see a sister with a white guy or Hispanic or Asian, whatever, y'all love it. Y'all love it. And the world knows. The industry, the marketing people know. You thirst over that stuff. So they give you what you want to see. You think that will be all over the marketing community if it wasn't true? Don't argue with me. Argue with I'll put it this way. If that ain't true, I want to see sisters protesting the commercials like a like the Caucasian guys protested seeing their women with the brothers. I want to see the sisters protesting seeing their women with the, and I'm not seeing that. So all that to say, she think those guys rush her. They do, but they're spoiled with choice because they think that sisters are thirsting after them. So they want to hurry up, get in, smash, and get out. And they have a sense of urgency. And if you ain't doing that right away, they probably ain't interested. I'm going to just be real. But let's go back in.
Let's see.
Good morning from Ghana.
Hi, Aubrey. What made you decide to come up? You can speak to her. You guys can get to know each other if you like. We can't hear you.
Better now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, what's your name?
Tiffany, what's your name?
What's your name? I can't hear you.
Let me tell you something. I don't think she's interested in this dude. I think she would have been happier if Brad popped up. I don't think she's interested in this brother. She don't look very, and look at her face. She like, oh, this ninja. Like, I wanted Brad to pop up. Let's go back in.
My name is Tiffany. What's your name? I can't hear you.
you guys want to follow each other and then maybe DM because the sound is not like matching up.
You could just follow me and we'll do it like that.
Yeah, you guys can follow each other and then, connect. Go fall in love and be safe, guys. Okay. Hello, welcome. That turned into a dating moment.
That turned into that chick. She dropped off first. She wasn't interested in him. She wanted Brad. Okay, that's what she's getting used to now. It is what it is. But let me know what y'all think about this. I really would be interested to know. Ladies, you probably disagree with some of the stuff I said in this video. I'm fine with it. Okay, we can talk. We're adults. We can talk. All right. I still love you if I disagree with you. And hopefully you feel the same. Put it in the comments. Hit the like, though. Okay, for my effort for making this video. Hit the like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Really would appreciate that. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
From Ghana.
Hi, Aubrey. What made you decide to come up? You can speak to her. You guys can get to know each other if you like. We can't hear you.
Better now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, what's your name?
Tiffany, what's your name?
What's your name? I can't hear you.
Let me tell you something. I don't think she's interested in this dude. I think she would have been happier if Brad popped up.